No.
Oh! Bets on viewers, who would be the first Umbrella cast member to be peed on?
Hi, I'm Emmy Raver-Lampman.
Hi, I'm Elliot Page.
I'm Aidan Gallagher.
And I'm Ritu Arya.
I'm Justin H. Min.
I'm David Castañada.
I'm Tom Hopper.
I'm Robert Sheehan.
And we're the Umbrella Academy here with BuzzFeed and puppies to answer your questions.
Do you ever see a puppy though and you just want to bite it? Or maybe even like take a bite out of it? Out of love.
It's the cuteness. It's
Yeah.
that, I could just eat it.
Yeah, like get it
Yeah.
real close to my skin, you know? Just put it on me.
Yeah.
Rub it like an exfoliant.
It's a bit Cruella de Vil, that, isn't it?
No puppies were used as exfoliants during the making of this film.
Oh, and warning, there will be spoilers.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Stop it, baby.
Look at their little heads.
My goodness.
Stinky baby. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Baby.
Hi, puppies.
Come here, little.
Come here, pups.
Oh, Emmy, they love you.
The first. Good lad.
I've actually been feeling really sad about it.
I was like, kind of.
And now that we're hanging out with puppies, my brain is just like puppies.
Yeah, we're fine with it.
It's very sad. It's very sad.
It's, oh yeah.
I won't be able to see these guys anymore.
We've all been here. We've been talking about the show, reflecting on the 4 seasons, knowing I won't get to go back to work with these wonderful, extremely talented people.
I wish there were so many more puppies in the show's ending, but other than that, totally happy.
I did a self-tape and I'd seen the season 1, so I was like, oh my god, this show is amazing. I thought I was auditioning for just like 1 episode at least. Hi. And then it was like the whole season, and when I came and met everyone, it was like amazing. Everyone was so friendly and welcoming, like we were just family right away. Bring them this way.
I know, I keep trying to pass them down. I also did a self-tape. It was one of the, like, I was in San Francisco doing Hamilton, and it was one of the, oh, excuse me, this is not PG rated.
Edible.
And then I did a self-tape. I came to LA. My manager called and was like, hey, you have a camera test tomorrow for the Umbrella Academy. And I was like, wait, for what? And I went in, had a great audition. Like 2 days later, found out that I got it and had to put in my notice at Hamilton and leave the show. And the next morning was on a flight to Toronto. It was like, it went from 0 to 100 very quickly. Oh.
Easy.
Vicious.
We met at breakfast. I think, didn't
No,
we?
we met at the gym.
We met in the
at
gym, yeah, in the hotel when we first got to Toronto.
Tom, you slid in my DM on Twitter.
That's
That
right.
makes it sound
Yeah,
perverse.
I was like quite into him.
Yeah, it was really
so
good.
Did you say hello or send a picture
I was
first?
like, I got a chance
It
here.
was a picture of his pinky toe.
I said, for a price, this is
He
yours.
was like, look at this toe. How big is yours? And I was like, it's not that big. I was like, that's a very big toe.
Cheeky.
He's a chewy one.
We'll be the first to draw blood.
The rehearsals for Footloose
Just don't eat the thing.
were amazing.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, in season 2, there was a moment where I was in a pet store and I got to play with puppies then.
The scene you had with the handler, right?
Yeah, so there's that moment where, there was like, they kept the key in the fish tank or something.
Yeah.
I only have remembered that now.
What about when we met Mr. Pennywhistle, or what was his name? That dog from series 3 who gets vaporized in like the first episode.
Oh.
Penny crumb?
Penny Crumb! What are you doing, you little troublemaker?
This is hard. You're giving us puppies and trying to recollect some memories.
I'd play.
I'd love to play Lila.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you have like the best one-liners, I think, and your insults just cut so deep. And she also gets to like play with all of our powers, which I think is really cool.
I would want to play 5 because he's an old man in a young man's body, and I think that's like the dopest thing ever.
I'd say Diego probably. Reminds me of Raphael from the Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
Got a bit of an attitude, but like deep down, like he's caring, you know, like that sort of thing.
I'm going home with this one, I'm sorry. Like, what?
I think were great.
They're fabulous. You got to do more with them than probably anyone,
Yeah,
Justin.
they were so funny. Obviously, they have incredible chemistry with each other. Felt like
Sexual chemistry.
felt like
They're
they had
married
been
in
with
real
us
life.
since day one. So it was an honor and a joy to work with them.
Yeah, and they were fans of the show too, which we had no idea.
My job literally dropped. So I was like,
I mean, they're
Wait, what?
icons, and they're like comedy icons, and they're so funny and. Okay, sir, I do need that. That is attached to my head.
Yeah, Nick and Megan
Yeah.
were amazing.
amazing.
I loved working with them.
I had a fan just make me, what are they called? Those little,
Umbrellas.
no. They're figures, they're toys.
The pop art, the pop
Yeah.
art, or the.
So a fan made one of Victor. That they handmade. They made the box. It looked identical
you?
to one. Like I was like, whoa, this is
Funko
crazy.
Pop. Funko Pop.
So that was really special.
Oh, please tell me.
One time, a fan sent me an oil painting portrait of myself, and there was a letter saying that they'd been experimenting with luminous paints for the teeth and eyes. So we were in my agent's office, we just switched off all the lights, and sure enough, it's me there like, that was quite sort of sinister.
I've had someone tattoo my name on their body.
Really, where on their body?
A little bit over their chest,
Right across the middle.
somewhere like that.
Or
And
near
I didn't
the
believe
nipple.
them. They just said David, and I was like, that's not.
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
Could be any
Be
day.
anyone.
You're just
She's
trying-
told a lot of Davids.
You're just
I've
trying
got
to
my
get
name
me. You're trying to
tattooed.
get, yeah, you're trying to get me to meet you at the mall.
There was someone who made my face into a pizza.
No way.
Yeah.
That's kind of insulting.
Did you eat the pizza?
No. It was art.
Eat your face.
Does it look like you?
Yeah, no, it looked exactly like it.
We gotta get a cut of this.
Pepperonis and peppers,
Were the pepperonis your eyes?
olives.
Olives.
Oh,
Clever,
perfect.
clever.
Big ass olive.
A botanist from South Carolina once sent me a Venus flytrap in a little blue bottle and said, oh, Rob, I know you like plants, so I'm sure you're going to look after this. And again, because it had been posted to my agent's office, I went, you'll look after that. And then a week later, it was dead.
Oh,
It had gone across the world in a little vial of nutrition and then arrived and was basically killed on the spot. I stole a frog statue from the pet cemetery, but only after being egged on by Emmy Raver-Lampman, who stole a snail statue.
It's the scene where Claire and Allison are searching through the animal graveyard to find Klaus. Our set designer did an incredible job of making this pet cemetery, but it wasn't just dogs and horses and the very commonly known pets. There was a goldfish grave, a snail, and a goose, and each of these animals had a tiny headstone in the shape of the animal that it was, and I was obsessed with the fact that there was a snail grave. So I, with the help of our first AD Jill, acquired the snail tombstone. And now it sits in my garden. And then I took a brick from the academy. And that's now like a bookend on my bookshelf.
I've still got the bracelet that Diego gives Lila in the insane asylum.
That's nice.
Yeah,
hi.
really cute. And I still have
You want to say hello?
the bracelet 5 gives Lila in season 4.
I've got a 5 tie.
Oh,
I took a knife, but then I gave it away.
Who'd you give it to?
Tommy Chang?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I signed it and I just gave it to him. Because I'm a narcissist.
I don't think I took anything. The only thing I took was from my season 4 wardrobe when I didn't have my muscle suit anymore. They got me really nice clothes that I'd never got to wear before in the show because I always have my muscle suit.
You get to keep it?
And I think it was my episode. Yeah, it was my episode 1. Like I had like this green checked top, and I was like, this is a lovely top. I'd like to keep it, and they gave it to me.
Yeah.
They shipped it to me actually because they needed to keep it in case we had to go back and do reshoots.
The show's coming to an end, you have to make a finale. What made it really, really special for me was the end credit sequence and how that ties in. Because all things come to an end, and that sort of brought it back to what life is like and the way that that Talking Heads song makes you feel, and seeing all these memories from like behind the scenes. It was very emotional and overwhelming. I have like a love-hate thing with the ending. I love it and it makes me sad.
I kind of saw it coming. I kind of felt like that's the way
Yeah.
That was
it
gonna
was
be the
probably
end.
going to go. When we shot that scene, it was the last scene that we all knew was the last scene we were going to shoot as a group. I think there was a huge part of it that was emotional for us as actors, knowing that, right, as well as characters. So when we're saying those lines and going through those emotions, there's a very real end of an era feeling to that show. Get on there, boy.
I think you wonder what it's going to be when your show's coming to a close. That will fit the ending of the show, that will give the characters a proper end. So I imagined it would have to be something along those lines, but then filming it took us like 3 days to film that sequence, so we were all just an emotional wreck by the time we finished filming that sequence, because it was so emotional. It was saying goodbye to these characters, saying goodbye to each other, saying goodbye to our crew, saying goodbye to these stages that we've been working on for 7 years. Who knows when if we'll ever work together. We never will in that capacity. Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
I was crying on and off screen a lot. I'm not good at goodbyes generally.
Especially now that we're all back together and reflecting on the show, I'm feeling quite sad to not be going back and getting to play these characters again together and work with the incredible crew we worked with. And the feeling I mostly feel is just gratitude that we got to have 4 seasons and got to play such a wonderful character.
But it hasn't really hit me, at least, of this whole thing ending.
Oh,
you know?
is it?
I think once the show comes out and then
Yeah.
the algorithm picks another show to be the best, the biggest hit, and nobody remembers us, that's when it'll hit. I'll be like, oh man, I don't have another job. The hell am I gonna do?
Bets on viewers, who would be the first Umbrella cast member to be peed on?
A big highlight for me was when John Cena followed me on Twitter, and that's because of the show. And honestly, I've had 2 posters in my life that I've been on my wall, 3. One of the Spice Girls, one of Blink-182, and one of John Cena.
Yes.
So, literally,
That's
wild.
cool.
Viggo Mortensen?
Viggo Mortensen is a fan of the.
I had a friend send me a message saying that I walked in on Viggo at Sundance watching season 1 of Umbrella.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know who also watches the show? Serena Williams.
What? Does she really?
Yeah.
Serena Williams.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I remember
That's
someone had sent me a tweet that said she and her husband were watching our show.
No way.
amazing.
That was
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Vince Staples also.
Liked the
Oh.
show.
Vince Staples.
No, not the mic.
Don't
not
eat the mic.
Don't eat the mic, big boy.
Riz.
Riz.
Hold on, Gen Z. What is Riz?
Oh, charisma.
Oh, this guy right here.
What? No.
Colin Fjord is oodles of charisma.
He plays Reginald Hargreaves. He's brimming with Riz.
Yeah, he's got all the
He's
Riz.
got massive Riz.
David for sure.
Yeah.
Robert, great conversation.
Oh yeah, and Rob.
Robert, I can see Robert. I
Yeah.
respect Riz.
Let's just go with that.
He's got
Robert
Riz.
is a young Fior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I don't want to be reminded of our rejection. We're happy right now.
There was a brief moment when I was actually supposed to, instead of Allison, I was supposed to audition for Cha-Cha.
Really?
Yeah, in that 4-month period, I'd sent in my tape for this. It was like, oh, they might want you to do a tape for Cha-Cha,
How are you?
one of the villains of the season instead. And I was like,
want to
okay,
like
and then
this?
never heard about it again. And obviously, that belonged to Mary J. Blige.
I auditioned forever ago, 8 Simple Rules and Joan of Arcadia and all these a whole period of shows that were shows I was sending self-tapes from Nova Scotia.
I auditioned for White Lotus, the latest season and the one before. Heartbroken to not get the part.
I will say, I did help you do your tape for Red Notice. So when I heard that you got it, I was like, wait a minute!
I auditioned to play Han Solo.
Oh, yeah, so did I. Yeah. Yeah, when the new Han Solo.
Didn't get a call back. They
Yeah.
said, you're not what we're looking for, mate.
The Terminator.
The Tim Miller one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got terminated.
I also auditioned for the Terminator.
You did?
Did you?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
No, I'm kidding.
I could see a sort of a killer instinct here.
Yeah, put some glasses on you.
Murderous
take
look in
on
your eye.
One of my first big auditions was a movie with The Rock. It was called Snitch.
Oh yeah.
And he played like a dad going after the cartel for I guess putting the son in jail. And I went in front of the director. I remember I got in front of him and I could not remember a single line.
I auditioned for the TV show The Tudors, right? With Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as Henry VIII. Got a small part in it, and then told all my family members in America, I was like, I'm gonna be in The Tudors, and then got cut out of it, and they were
Oh, no.
saw the show. And they were like, oh, no, we watched it. Were you in it?
Yeah.
But I'd never watched it. I was like, just watch it, I'm in it.
Yeah.
You know what I find an ick? Is when you say a joke and people don't hear it and someone else says your joke louder and pretends it was
Well,
their
that's
joke.
a sociopath.
You know what I don't
Bad
like?
breath.
You know what? Oh,
Breath
that's a
is
good
not-
one.
yeah, breath
That's a good
is
one.
horrendous.
Can I get some mints? You know what I don't like is that when someone repeats the same story twice and they don't acknowledge that they've already said it. I fucking hate. I'm sorry.
Isn't that everyone's parents?
Yeah, parents, but you're not 60. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, because they forgot?
no. Look, for example, right? Let's say, hey, I had steak today for breakfast, right?
Okay.
And if I go, by the way, like I was telling Justin, I just had steak today for breakfast. So I'm acknowledging the fact that I've already repeated it. But if I just say I've had steak for breakfast, I've had steak for breakfast. You as a person, you're
But
like,
you're talking to Tom now.
yeah, but we're still in the same group.
You want to say, I just told Justin this.
No. Meaning, if we're in the same group, say we're chatting, you come in, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat a story that I've already told Justin, but he's still in the group.
Yes.
Then I acknowledge that I look. I know you've heard this already.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear what
just
you're
to
saying.
just to have a social awareness of like,
Yeah.
dude, I've heard this story 15 times.
That's interesting, especially in a cast, because I'm pretty sure we do that quite a lot. Don't we? I don't know of an ick.
I think when someone cooks with oils.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like seed oils.
Yeah.
Use a good oil.
Like on the set of a certain
or tallow.
TV
or some,
show?
Yeah.
Some good quality
Or some
ghee or
ghee.
something.
Yeah.
Get some ghee on there.
Wait, is avocado a seed oil?
Avocado oil isn't a seed oil. It's technically a fruit oil,
Oh.
because it's the oils of the avocado as opposed to the seed.
Yeah, but like
and it's
the
also it's not
rapeseed
bad that
oil.
use it. A good avocado oil isn't like heat treated. I'm sure you all want to know this.
What are the bad ones? Like
Bad ones are like rapeseed oil, canola oil, sunflower oil,
puppy oil.
safflower oil. There's like a bunch of them.
This was our conversation on set.
Don't go near them.
Yeah.
Inflammatory.
Icks,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right, dude.
I just kind of, I'm okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're good.
Never been grossed out by anything.
You have them.
I'm
I know
being
what his
attacked.
ick is. When he's on his laptop and someone creeps in and he goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's his ick.
And also,
Yeah.
when you film
look
it
at
with
his
the
screen.
John Cena music.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
your
got to
ick.
be an
That's
ick.
just another
That's
ick.
just privacy. That's just decency.
That's an ick.
So it's an ick.
That's an ick.
Sure.
I checked in on him and he was unsubscribing from emails and I was like, "What's so secret about that?"
Subscribing.
He was like, "Unsubscribe."
Okay, next question.
Follow.
Somebody Somewhere. Have you watched that?
This one is the most
I
cutest
know.
little poppet.
Is Dogs with Jobs still airing?
It should be.
That was a sort of a daytime television show in Ireland and the UK where they followed around dogs who had jobs. Ironically, it was aired in the middle of the day when unemployed people were watching.
MasterChef.
Do you know what'd be a good one? Total Wipeout.
like
You know that
MasterChef
thing
is
where
like-
you get absolutely
It's like a cooking show, yeah.
flattened by giant obstacle courses.
Oh yeah, like Ninja Warrior. Ninja Warrior would be great fun.
What's that?
Ninja Warrior is like an obstacle course.
American
show.
Gladiators kind of thing, right?
Yeah, where you just get banjacks by these huge things on the spring action.
Yeah.
like.
Oh, that's like Total Wipeout, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, the lava show. We would have fun on the lava show.
Oh
the lava
yeah,
show?
the floor is lava.
Yeah, the floor is lava.
Floor is lava.
Actual lava.
No. You would die.
What a door.
Why?
It'd be cool to do one of those desert island shows like Marooned, just to see what you're made
yeah,
of.
or Survivor or something.
Oh, I'd be on Dave. Dave's a good show.
Dave. Dave is my favorite TV show of all time. Oh my God. Mind blown.
Little penis. What's his
Lil
name?
Dicky.
Little Dicky. Brittany.
Jennifer Aniston.
Kelly Kapowski.
Oh yeah.
I would say the Pink Ranger.
I met her.
Did
you?
Yeah, very briefly.
Very briefly?
At a Comic-Con event. Yeah.
How was she?
Lovely. Pink.
That was before I knew what my body could do. But, you know.
That was before you knew
What your body could
can do.
produce.
Yeah, of course, before puberty.
Oh, before you started producing, like.
Yeah, before I just was full of life.
To be honest with you, when I was pre-seed, there wasn't many females I didn't fancy, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Bye, BuzzFeed.
Bye.
Thanks for letting us hang.
Thank you so much.
And make sure you watch Umbrella Academy Season 4, which is out on Netflix now.
Or we'll sick our puppies on you.
And all these puppies are available for adoption at Pup Culture Rescue.